Hi Thomas. Plenty of character shown by your team going down to 10 and 9 men. What did you think of that, but also the 2 red cards?
I think overall it was a good performance tonight. I'm proud of the players and the team, how they responded to... I think actually the first 30 was also good from us. And how we responded to setbacks through the game, something we've been working very hard on. Because that's the biggest thing the best teams need to do. How do we respond to setbacks in a game? Because the best teams, they deal with that and move on and keep going, stick to the plan. We talked about before, structure and everything. And today I think we did that excellent. I think there was great personality and character in the team. We get the first red, which I've seen being given before. I also said before, definitely a few times in Brentford, also seen others. I don't like this as a red card. I think the game is probably too big to say gone, but for me it's not reckless. It's not that he's come with exceptional force. He's chasing Van Dijk. He's tried to put pressure and then he changed direction, and then unfortunately his foot is on his Achilles, and you can say, you need to be smarter, don't do it and all that, but so we're not allowed to have physical contact anymore. So that's the thing. So the next thing on that, if you get 3 days, which I don't understand, how can you get 3 days on something that's not reckless? That's absolutely wrong. We probably can't appeal in. Okay, so that was excellent. Responded excellent to that. Then second one was the 1-0 goal. Okay, we kept going. And then I think the second goal is a mistake from the ref. I think there's 2 hands in the back, clear 2 hands back. I don't understand it. How you can do that. Everywhere else we've seen that 1,000 times out there on the pitch. Someone go up in a header, a goal kick into the centre back, 2 hands in the back of the boom, foul. But apparently not in the penalties box. I think that was the biggest mistake in my opinion. And from VAR, but apparently that was not enough. We kept going.
And second red?
I also think we got on the wrong end on 2. You can see there's probably a reason why the whole team reacted as they do. I think that's probably a good indicator. Normally, if it's one player reacting, if the whole team, probably because there's something about it. I think that's we all played football enough and seen enough football. There's something probably around that. So I can't see if it's right or wrong that he gives the first yellow. Second yellow, I see 2 big boys competing. Konate is absolutely smashing through Kuti. It's a foul. It's not nothing. I'm not saying more. His foot landed on Kuti's head. Not a yellow. I'm not saying that. Kuti makes a reaction. I think I guess it can be given, but also I guess it can be not given.
I know it's an emotional game, but does your captain have to kind of control his emotions when you're chasing that equaliser?
I think any player needs to control their emotions and be cool-headed. It's not only because you're a captain, then you need to be exceptionally cool-headed. That's also always good, of course. We're talking about a very passionate player that's been very good for this club and team in many years.
Okay.
It certainly got the crowd back on board as well, didn't it? The commitment shown by the team, but also that sort of adversity. Is it sometimes it takes a little bit of that to get the crowd sort of really behind you and really pumped up?
Maybe I don't know. But definitely the crowd was excellent. The fans were excellent today. I think they kept us going throughout the game, and especially the last, let's say, 20. They almost sucked the second goal into the net as well. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. That would have been an excellent comeback.
Thomas, hi. Just slightly broader picture. That was Tottenham's 11th home league defeat in 2025. That's the most the club have ever had in a calendar year in their entire history. They've only won 4 league games at home in 2025, which is the second worst since 1915. Can I just get your reaction to that? And it's surely unacceptable.
I think it's fair to say, as I said from the beginning, that it's so important that we do everything we can to make our home a fortress. And to make that home a fortress, we need more performances like we did today. Today there was a few bits that didn't go our way. I think also a great effort for Kono Moani. If that goes in 1-1, little bit of margin there, then probably don't concede the 2-0. Then it's not a goal you need to discuss, and so all those things you need a little bit going your way. I think stats you can spin either way. Overall, we as a club need to make a home that is very difficult to come to.
Thomas, you just spoke about Xavi missing the next 3 games. I mean, how sort of disappointed are you for him? Because he'll feel like he's let the team down tonight. But even Arne Slot was saying then he's seen them not given this season against Liverpool.
Sorry again, sorry.
How sort of disappointed are you for Xavi? Because not only will he feel like he's let the team down today, he's now going to miss the next 3 games and a really busy period.
And you said something in the end?
Arne Slot said he's seen that decision against Liverpool a few times this season and not always be a red card as well.
That's why probably it's good Arne and I at least are agreeing on that one. So yeah, that's of course disappointing. I think it's I think it's harsh to say, because if it was intentional or a very stupid tackle, which I don't think it is, then it's one thing. So I just think it's too harsh that a tackle like that can be 3 days.
And how much you're going to miss him now over this busy festive period and him being sort of...
Of course, this 1 game, okay, that's one thing, but 3 games, of course, is too much.